Hey, Bougie Club. What's going on with you guys? I know I'm late. I'm late because I'm sick. I've been under the weather for the past couple of days doing my home remedies. This is our last live of the decade of 2019. Man, you guys, it has been a ride. It has been a wonderful time since we met. What, 2 years ago? 3 years ago? Hold on, I'm trying to get the screen up so I can see y'all. Hey, Miss Sandra. Hey, Miss Martha. Thank you. I needed that vote of confidence because I'm feeling kind of self-conscious about my hair today. I got soaked yesterday, so I'm in Dallas. I'm back in Dallas, and it was raining outside, and I was picking up a friend of mine, and I was trying to pick her up from the door, and I had an umbrella, but as soon as I got out the car, like the wind it turned into a typhoon, and my umbrella blew back, and I was like soaking wet, like all the way up to my knees. My shoes and my jeans from yesterday are still wet, and I was already coming down with something, and my hair got wet, and this this is the result of yesterday's storm. But thank you for the compliment because I was afraid I was running around here looking crazy. Yeah, so it's been an amazing year. I hope you guys took time to reflect and write down all your accomplishments for the year and for the decade, and get ready to move forward into the next decade with some awesome expectations. So this is one of the things that I want you guys to do because this is New Year's resolutions season, and I'm not really a big fan of those anymore because we set them and then when we fall short, we beat ourselves up about it. So, I'm an evolution fan. That's my thing. So I encourage you guys to create some new eggs for next year. But think about doing this. So, commitment and intentions, right? Your commitment and your intentions have to go together. So instead of doing a resolution, I want you to make a commitment to yourself in a particular area of your life, whether it's losing weight, whether it's your finances, whether it's your relationship. And then based on those commitments, I want you to set intentions every day to honor that commitment. So for example, what does that look like? So one of my things that I'm committed to right now is being healthier and get my health together. And so the intention that I set today was to only drink water. I did drink tea because I had some type of gypsy cold therapy tea, if you guys are familiar with that. But anyway, my intention is to only drink water every day and get rid of the sweet teas and the Dr. Peppers and the Starbucks coffees and all of those things that are just like non-value added beverages but are really, really high in sugars and calories that are contributing to my weight, right? So I could say I want to lose 10 pounds in 2 weeks or something, but that's overwhelming. It stresses me out thinking about it, and then I have this whole guilt thing doing it. So what I like to do, and you guys can try it or not, just a suggestion, is find something that you're committed to and then set an intention on honoring it every day. And it could be a different way that you honor that commitment every day versus a resolution. So, and I do weight loss because weight loss is always the big thing. So maybe it's weight loss, right? So today my intention was to only drink water. So that's the only thing I have to focus on to meet that commitment. So maybe there's a workout class that you want to go to that's on Tuesday. So Tuesday when you get up, okay, I'm committed to improving my health. I'm going to set the intention that I'm going to the workout class at 5 o'clock. And then Tuesday, the only thing that you're focusing on is making it to that class on Tuesday. Not Tuesday and Thursday, not Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, not this Tuesday and the Tuesday after that and the Tuesday after that, just for today. Whatever it is today that you can do to honor that commitment. Be intentional on honoring that focus of your commitment. So tomorrow I'm going to be traveling, right? And so I'm a really, really big snack eater and junk eater on the road. I like stop. I get sunflower seeds, which are pretty good, but I'm going to get gummy worms, and then I'm going to drink a Dr. Pepper. And so to prepare for honoring my commitment to stay healthy, I went to Sprouts today, and I got me some dried green beans and some dried fruit chips to snack on. So tomorrow, my intention for honoring my commitment to living healthier will be that I will only eat the health snacks that I purchase while I'm on the road. So in order to be intentional with honoring that, I prepared for my trip by going to Sprouts and buying my dried green beans. I got my bottles of water because I'm still going to set the intention that I'm only drinking water. And then I've got my dried fruit chips. And when I say dried fruit, that might not be, it's like purple potatoes, fried okra, so veggie chips. That's what they are. They're not fruit. I'm sorry. And so I'm being intentional about it. So in being intentional about it, I'm preparing for it. So I knew that if I'm going to get up and leave early in the morning, I'm probably not going to find a healthy snack and then be more predisposed to eating junk while I'm on the road. So tomorrow my intention is to only eat the snacks that I bought. And I don't have any excuse because they're already in the car. So focus on your goals or your resolution from that perspective and see if you're more effective. It's a new decade. It's a new year. Try something different. It may work. It may not work. But for me, setting the intention every day is more tangible than the big goal of losing 10 pounds or doing a no carb diet or some of those drastic swings that we do. So if you start with a really small intention and honoring your commitment, I promise, I believe that you'll get much further faster and be more joyous about doing it, because this is a little thing. It's a little thing, and we have to be intentional. You know, they say the pathway to success is paved with good intentions. Well, I feel like if you marry that intention with the commitment and you take baby steps, you'll be further and closer to whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. So here's something else that I'm working on. I really don't carry a lot of cash, but I met with my friend Nisha in Atlanta a couple of months ago, and she was telling me about the $5 challenge, which I'm sure that many of you have heard of before. It's like every time you get a $5 bill, you save it versus spending it, and then at the end of a period of time, generally a year, you see how much money you've saved by collecting the $5 bills. So that's one of the things that I'm being intentional about with my commitment to being saving and more financially responsible, is setting the intention of every time I get a $5 bill, I'm gonna save it. This is another thing I do, you guys. Hold on. So this is something that I got from Abraham Hicks, and I've been doing this for about 4 months, and I feel like it really works too. So this is my wallet, and in my wallet I have, can you guys see it? It was new. I hope nobody tries to crack. I have a $100 bill, and I am an impulse shopper. I am. But what I do is, with this $100 bill, I spend it when I go in the store. I imaginary spend it. to satisfy my impulse shopping. So instead of really spending it, I imaginary spend it. And there's something, there's a satisfaction that comes with the discipline of restraint. So I have this in there, but if I go to the store and it's not on my list, I think about I can buy it, but I don't buy it. That I don't know, something psychological happens when you can do something, but you choose not to do anything. So if anybody has $100 that's available, put it in your wallet and keep it in your wallet and just don't spend it. But like, go in the store. Because see, this is the thing for me with shopping. It's like I need the gratification of being able to do something. And one of those things that I frequently rationalize on justifying a purchase is I deserve it or I can afford it, right? But just because you deserve it or you can afford it doesn't mean that you necessarily need to buy it, because it's like, seriously, I have like 6 white shirts. Now, I will argue that I need all of those white shirts, but it's just like, how many of any one given thing do you need? And so with this, I place spend. And so when I'm in the store, I buy it, but I don't buy it. And then I get to keep my real money in my pocket. It also really works well as an emergency fund. I have had to replace it because I had a lady that I knew who was having a serious financial difficulty, and I just happened to run into her, so I blessed her with the $100 that I had. So I do sometimes spend it, but it's for stuff like that. Like she needed money for a hotel for her and her grandkids. And so I do stuff like that with it. But try, and you don't have to do $100. Maybe if $100 is a big stretch for you, maybe do $20. Maybe do $50. If you got more than 100, do more than 100. But put something that's significant in your wallet and just know that it's there, but don't use it. And then, because a lot of times, especially around tax time, I don't know if y'all are guilty of it, but that used to be one thing. When I used to get my tax money, I don't get tax refunds now. I always end up having to pay. But you get the refund and you go shopping. And you go buy all of this stuff that you do not need because you have this extra money. So, if you all got some Christmas money, get started on this project before tax refunds start coming out at the end of next month in February, so you're already disciplined in having it available to spend, but exercising restraint. This will also help you with honoring your commitment with the intentions that you set, because if you can be disciplined enough not to spend $100 in your wallet, you can be disciplined enough to eat your snacks that you purchased for your road trip, or drink the water instead of getting the Dr. Pepper, or getting lemon water instead of the Starbucks coffee, which will also help you save money. So you guys, those are the 2 things that I'm putting in full effect. The other big thing that I'm doing is I deleted Instagram off my phone. So you guys, I officially have no more social media on my phone. I'm hooked up to my laptop and my computer. So I am taking a break from social media. I will still do Sundays, and I'll be pre-recording a lot of content and posting it on YouTube moving forward in 2020, because yeah, social media is a beautiful platform. I love it. It has introduced me to all of you all, but I have to start using it as a business tool versus a social tool, because I started clocking the amount of time that I spend on social media, and I could be so much more productive if I wasn't scrolling on Instagram. So Instagram officially got deleted off my phone today. So if you guys follow me on social media, I will not see your DMs because I took it off my phone and I don't even know how to work it on the computer. So I'm taking a break from Instagram. I never put Facebook back on my phone from July. and that was really freeing. So I'm going to encourage you guys to live more in reality for 2020, because there's so much that happens around us that we miss because we're on our phone. You know, when I'm out in the airport and restaurants, people are on their phone. They're not engaging and having human interaction. And a lot of the stuff that we admire and we seek fulfillment in on social media is fictitious. It's imaginary. It is not even real. Like, it's filters, it's angles, it's poses, it's plastic surgery. It's just not real. And then when you start comparing yourself against that, you know, you can, it's a false premise. So, hey, Miss Michelle, I have you a gift. You're really, really gonna like it, you guys. This is my friend Michelle. She just came back from taking her grandbabies to, is it Disney World or Disneyland? I love their video of them playing in the bed. That was so cute. So to wrap this up, you guys, figure out what you're gonna be committed to, and then set the intention of honoring that commitment. So the example that I gave you guys is, if you're focusing on your health, moving forward into the new year, set your commitment to being healthy, and then each day find some way to be intentional in honoring that commitment. Today, my intention was to only drink water. Tomorrow, my intention is to only eat the healthy snacks that I purchased for my road trip. The next day, I'll come up with something else to be intentional on honoring that commitment. If it's your finances and you want to save money, the $100 bill exercise is a good thing. Put $100 in your wallet and don't spend it. Like, go in the store and just be satisfied in knowing that you can purchase whatever it is that you want for that, with that $100, but choosing not to because you're intentionally being committed to your financial goals. If it's another example for the financial goal is, every time you get a $5 bill, you save it. You could be intentional about deciding not to eat out on a particular day and pack your lunch. So be creative in how you're going to intentionally honor your commitment versus setting these gigantic New Year's resolutions that become overwhelming and then beating yourself up if you don't meet the target. And then just love on yourself, love on other people. That's all I got for y'all, Bougie Club. This has been an amazing year. This is our last live for 2019, for this decade. Thank you so much for sharing in my journey this year, this decade. It's been a blast. I love each and every one of you all. Miss Martha, Miss Sandra, Miss D. I appreciate you all for always tuning in. Every time I hit that live button, there's more of you all too, but those are the only ones I seen that checked in. I love each and every one of you all. 2020 is going to be amazing. Walk into 2020 with expectations, with great expectations that it's going to be fabulous. And I will check in with you all probably New Year's Eve, and we can bring in the New Year's. I love you all as always. I am your girl, J. Penelope, encouraging you to be bold, outspoken, unapologetic, goodwill, inspiring, and epic every day. I love you all, and good night. Stop streaming.